Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you liked my little meme there. I thought I was being a little bit funny. But we're so back. Sean Strickland is back. America's back. We just beat Canada 2-1 overtime. Hockey. We're so back, chat. So I just wanted to go over the beautiful win of Sean Strickland over Anthony Fluffy Hernandez and talk about what's next. What's next for Sean Strickland? Not what's next for Anthony Hernandez. I still think he's a dog. I think he just got caught to the body and was punished by it. So we're gonna go over this real quick, just analyzing the TKO, and then we'll get into some fun ranking stuff. So the fight was going pretty well. I think Sean obviously won the first two rounds. All three of the judges scored the first two rounds 10-9. Sean, I mean, he was just piecing Fluffy up with the jab. And he really has an impressive way of just getting out of like just bad situations. Like if you watch the fight, he was on his like he was literally walking backwards. I think the entire fight, and was still landing tons of shots, not really taking anything in return. Um, Good. He had good takedown defense. I think there was two or three fluffy takedown attempts. He just stuffed them, stood right back up, started started jabbing again. And you can say it's boring. I mean, you can, but every single time he got caught, or every single time he was backed up into a corner, Anthony Hernandez could have done some damage. He gets out of it pretty much scot free, no damage taken. It looked, I mean, even in the press conferences, if you look at the press conference afterwards, where they they cut off Sean Strickland's mic during the press conference, but you look at him, he looks fine. Like he very took almost no damage and was very impressive. But you see, third round, obviously people are starting to get tired. Strickland still looked like he had the cardio. It's been a year since he fought, but he obviously was still looking good. And so he catches Fluffy right here with the knee, and this is not a great angle for it, but he catches him in the middle for a knee, just right in the middle of the chest. And man, Fluffy does not take it well. Yeah, and so he just catches him here in the body and hurts him bad. Sean Strickland, he's not wanting to grapple, not wanting to take it down, pushes him off, tries to land a crazy left overhand. Here, we got to go back. Watch that again. We got like he's like charging up the overhand right here, misses, pushes him back, goes for a jab. You can see he's backing him up against the fence. And man, let me tell you what, he's loading up on this left hand here, but obviously a lot of people talk trash about him because of his politics, whatever. But Sean Strickland, he just has an amazing. Even though he fights pretty boring, I don't personally think that he fights very boring, but a lot of people do. Just the way he only jabs, he only teeps, doesn't really have a whole lot of action, right? Some people would say, and that's totally fine. You guys are entitled to think that. But let me tell you, he has a very, very high level of just being able to put on pressure, and it's very, very suffocating. Like this is which is a little bit surprising considering how people think he fights boring. But I mean, this is just a masterclass in the amount of pressure that he's able to put on. Very, very impressive, and very few UFC fighters able to do this, and this is why he's such a high level fighter. People are saying, "Oh, he's washed. He fights so boring." Like this is a guy who's losing to DDP. Like there's no there's no shame in that, right? Like people are saying, like people are acting like he's losing to unranked guys. He's not. He's ranked number 3. He's obviously ranked number 3 for a reason. He's a very good fighter. So, um, and I wish people would show him a little bit more respect. But we're going to take a look at the pressure that he applies, and it's just suffocating. It's insane. So, he gets caught here, right? Good for his chin, right? Gets caught with this left hand and a left, almost like a teep, right? Very short distance. It kind of just pushes him off, but he just comes back in, uppercut, and like look at this pressure. Like this is just insane. you could say it's only 3 rounds, so he's not gassed or whatever. But Fluffy is hurt, and he's posting with his left hand to get past the guard. Like, just eats another one right here, right? Could have missed, maybe hit him on the chin a little bit. Eats that, and then right hand grabs the head for an uppercut, gets one or two, knocks him down, and then Herb Let Him Die Dean obviously lets Hernandez take a few more shots here, which I don't know, maybe valid. Like, okay, right there is he's obviously not getting up. I think he probably takes one or two shots, but honestly, a masterclass from Sean Strickland. Haters will say he's still boring and whatever. I thought it was a really entertaining fight. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'd love to know what you guys think. But with that being said, what's next? What's next for Sean Strickland? So if we look at the middleweight rankings here, of course we got. I would like to see, and I think everybody would like to see. Well, I don't know, maybe not. A Khamzat Chimaev fight. Khamzat only fights once a year. Sean Strickland's been talking a lot of trash towards Khamzat recently. I think it'd make for a very good fight. Do we want DDP 3? Like, no, not really. I don't think anybody wants that, especially with the decisive DDP win last time. As far as I know, DDP doesn't have a fight scheduled. The UFC might be trying to set up a fight between him and Khamzat. I think there's been talk of having DDP and Allen or DDP and RDR. So I'm not sure. I don't think anything's been confirmed there, but I think I honestly would rather watch those fights before I see DDP versus Khamzat again, just because it was such a one-sided fight. But with that being said, like I think I would love to see a Sean Strickland fight versus Khamzat Chimaev. I mean, these guys have trained together. They have beef. They don't like each other. And Sean Strickland really doesn't have anybody else to fight. I mean, he beat Imavov, short notice fight, beat Hernandez pretty convincingly, beat Brendan Allen, and this was a fight a while ago, right? This was in 2020, so 6 years ago, almost coming up, a knockout against Brendan Allen, which you can say, we think Allen's improved, especially after the win over Renier de Ridder. We want to see that fight again. I'd be okay with that, unless we have a DDP versus Allen. Obviously, coming off a win 2023 versus Adesanya, this is how he became champion, right? Beating Israel Adesanya in a very, very unseen win, right? Nobody saw it coming. I forget the word for that. It escapes me. And then do we want to see Kyle Barallo? Like, he's already fighting. I think he already has a fight scheduled. I think maybe they want him RDR. We'll see. Robert Whitaker, and then the last guy he lost to was Jared Cannonier in 2022, split decision. So I really think the only fight that we have next for Sean Strickland is Khamzat Chimaev. Now, how do we think this fight's going to go? Like, these are guys who have trained together. Like I was saying earlier, they definitely have some beef going on. I think this is honestly would be a fair fight versus Chimaev DDP. And now that might be controversial. I'm not sure what the kind of the consensus is, but Sean Strickland, this is a guy who he's trained with, who he's fought with. Like, he knows the tendencies, he knows the takedown defense. DDP just looked completely unprepared. And so I just wanted to go into a little bit of the beef that they've been having. This is from an interview a while ago, so coming up on a year. But we got the big beef is that Sean Strickland, some might say ironically so, thinks Khamzat's a bully. Says whenever Khamzat trains, he just finds the smallest guy, beats up on the smallest guy. Doesn't really want to fight somebody his size. So Strickland talked about what he noticed about Khamzat Chimaev when they had some trainings together. This is them about a year ago. So Chimaev can grapple, but he's kind of like a weak man. for someone who's trained with him, like he's usually tough for like one round, and then the moment you shut him down, the little Chechen whore comes out at him and he starts like, "Where's my dad, my dictator daddy at?" Did you say that to him? No, he's an effing cocky dude. Like, dude, Chimaev's just he's just like sorry, this is funny to read with all the likes. It's like you're talking to a retard. Like, come on. He's funny. He's funny. You know, you cannot like him for his politics, but he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. He doesn't speak like human. English is a second language. But no, I think he's just such like an insecure man. You have to talk to him in a way. Maybe he's stupid. I don't effing know. So this is what he said. And then recently,
And
Kamzat Chimaev's been
that's
doing
the guy.
some of the interviews recently. He's been going on the rounds, and this is from a while ago, but he's gone on some stuff recently, just saying that he was beating up Strickland every day, and that Strickland's a loser. So seriously, we'll see what he has to say about him.
Money. Why are they
That's
wrong?
the guy who was beating him up every day in the gym, man. So how many times I submit the guy? How many times I beat him up? He went to his coach, man. He went to his coach. Please tell the guy, man, go easy, go easy. And the guy going with this different. He said like I went crazy with this guys who was going 166 or this shit, man. He's lying, man. He's lying. He trying to like he say, I'm man, I'm this, I'm that. I'm against the game. He's trying to be some macho man. You're not macho man. When I punch you hard, you went to your coach and said, please tell the guy going easy, easy. No, fuck off, man. What are you talking about? I beat you up, was running from me. I be in his home, man. I be in his gym. Nobody never comes to my gym and trying to beat me up, you know. Did you see anyone? Did you heard anyone coming to my gym and trying to beat me up? I went to all these guys. I went to all the gyms. I've been everywhere. I'm not scared of anyone. So
So he basically calls Sean Strickland a beta male. Valid, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But I think this would be a good fight. I really do. I'm not saying Sean Strickland's cleaned out his division. I mean, there's definitely some fights that we can make, right? But I mean, these are like lower ranked guys. If we're ranked number 3, we're trying to fight the champion, right? We're trying to get the championship back, especially for Sean Strickland. We're not trying to fight, 8, 9, and 10 guys. Let me know if you think Sean Strickland beats Kamzat. I'm not sure that he does, but I like I said earlier, I really think it's a lot closer than the Kamzat DDP fight. Let me know what you guys thought about the fight against Hernandez. Let me know if you think Hernandez is going to come back, kind of what's going to go on there. That's all I have. If you guys like this video, please like it. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel, brand new channel. So any interaction that you guys give helps out just a ton. And it means a lot. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.